What's wrong, Ronald Coon? Could it be your craving by McNuggies?
Hey everybody, it's my birthday. We're gonna be playing some Grimace's Birthday. This is a fan game that came out on Grimace's birthday. I never had a chance to play this, and I only heard amazing things about how weird it was. Sorry, I'm massive. My God. This game is a very strange game to play on today's day because this meme has long since died. The Grimace Shake meme. And for context, the Grimace Shake meme was a very strange meme about going around and drinking the Grimace Shake and then dying. it's yeah, it was just about drinking the Grimace Shake and then dying. I never really understood why that meme was so popular, but that was the entire meme. However, I'm glad that the fan game is still up because usually these fan games tend to die very quickly. They go offline quite quickly, and then they scrub the history of it, especially after how bad the optics of the Grimace Shake eventually got. I heard that they weren't happy about how the Grimace Shake ended up churning out because of how many people were like getting hurt by it, or like how much chaos was like being caused by it. But I think it's a little fun thing to have. So we're gonna try this out. I just want to point out here before we continue though, the website, because it's being played on the website, is fantastic. They did a really good job of capturing what these old, fun little like tie-in game websites felt like. It's a bit like Space Jam, right? Like you go to the Space Jam website, has that same look and feel. It's a Space Jam. Still feels the exact same way. Still looks awful. You go to Stellar Souvenirs and it has all stuff like screensavers or sound clips or postcards, but they capture that in a modern context. I also enjoy these little interactive elements like, have you seen this man? Yes, I have, or no, I'm not telling. Well, guess what? Snitches get stitches, and I don't tell. Voted, thanks. Oh no, that seems very ominous. Oh no. Wait, does that record? Does that actually record somewhere? Oh no. Oh no. Have I committed a crime? I don't know. Send this site to a friend. What is this? Share? No, don't do that. Shop with the Arch card. I listen to radio. What? WHNY? What's that? And then there's also this like weird GIF thing over here, which you can actually click on. It opens like screenshots of the game. And also, what is this? Click here. But that's the McDonald's theme song. The hottest ringtones. Let's see the controls, and let's play Grimace's Birthday. I have no clue what to expect from this. I just know that this was released as part of his birthday, and that this was tied into the lore of the Grimace Shake. I think this is a very decent game too. So let's see how fun this is. It may be loud as well, so sorry about that. Oh god, that's very loud, actually. Let me lower the volume for you all. Well, another interesting thing about this trend is that this is not the only game that's come out in a retro style for a celebration of some kind. A bunch of companies have been doing it for a while. And it's good to see, I think, because it also gives these game studios an opportunity to flex their muscles and try something different compared to your average tie-in thing, which is like a shitty McDonald's game that doesn't really go anywhere. So compared to this one was much more well received, I heard. Movement is arrow keys. Okay, we're doomed. Kickflip Z, ZX. All right. As you know, I don't really have a good arrow key setup. I have a split keyboard. Let's see if I can help Grimace with his birthday. Is that copyright? Do you think I'll get hit by like a DMCA because of the sound? Press Z to start. Yeah. Free skates. Was this a skating game? Please don't tell me. Normal mode. Auto grind on. Auto grind off. 2 times. Yeah. I like the hard mode. It's Grimace's birthday, and he's throwing the party of the year at McDonald's. But he needs to round up Birdie, Hamburglar, and the McNugget and the McNugget buddies before it's time to blow his candles out. The only problem is they're nowhere to be found. Where is everybody? SMH. Find Grimace's friends in time to blow out the candles. I can't do that. I can't do that voice anymore. And be sure to collect enough for his special birthday shakes for all the party guests. Yeah, sure. I peaked when I got invited to my friend's McDonald's birthday party. I've been chasing that high since. That's hilarious. Oh, that is the perfect shitpost quote that you want to have this game. Who? How did they find that? That is an amazing that's an amazing shitpost. You know what I mean? That's like the Twitter. That's like that's the thing that people say like I will never download this app ever in response to. Hey Grimace, pretty sure I just saw the hamburger make a run for it with a bunch of burgers. You might want to check it out and grab some purple shakes for everyone on the way. Oh boy, I'll try my best. How do you play this game? Level 1. What is this? What is this awful game? Okay. Oh boy. So Z to jump. You have to get these things too. I died. Grimace died. Grimace is dead. Oh god, Grimace is dead. He looks so sad. How do you do tricks? Hold Oh, to do tricks. I got it. Watch this. Ooh. Kickflip. Oh, my keyboard! It broke. Oh no, my arrow key fell off. Uh-oh, this is bad. We're good. Shit, all of my arrows fell off. Oh god, he tripped on them. Who leaves these? This is not a good advertisement, right? Because now you have a bunch of like trash cans everywhere. Sorry, my arrow keys fell off. My keyboard's like really shit. Well, it's not shit, but like I don't really use them, so. Oh, you go down like that. Okay, well, cool. And then, okay, cool. Trip again. Sure. I'll just die. Whatever. Fine. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. It's whatever. It's fine. Oh, you have to hold it. I love hamburger. You know what? For a fan game, this is exactly what you expect from a fan game, right? Not too intense, not too crazy, just good enough, right? They do enough. The tricks are simple. You're not really going crazy with them. You're not doing like a Skate 3 thing. You're doing just enough to have fun. With it. This is really the kind of game that you would give to a child to keep them quiet for like 5 minutes. Which is kind of the perfect McDonald's game. I don't know about you, but I've seen things. Of the shores of Orion. But every single McDonald's game had this flavor. A very specific flavor of play the game and keep quiet my son Billy in the backseat. It was really just to keep your child quiet, right? Wait, this is like a multi-tier level. Wait. Though there's a timer, we can just skip it. Oh god, Grimace. He's not having a good time. Grimace's birthday is going downhill. Grimace has a concussion. Whatever will the McDonald's crew do? Hey Grimace, it's me, the Hamburglar. I heard you're in the hospital, and I know they don't allow outside food, but I know you can't resist the taste of a McDonald's hamburger. Oh, Hamburglar, you should have never brought it inside here. It's gonna contaminate the entire ward. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter, alright? Ronald told me that we had to sell these burgers pronto, and I'm gonna sell them. I'm a McDonald's kid, as you can probably tell. I'm the reason why McDonald's still exists, because there's something hilarious about the way that the lore is set up that I can't stop thinking about it. This game is actually hard. It maybe not as hard as it would have been if I had a good keyboard. But to grab all the various shakes and to not die, to remember to hold the button, why can't you just... Why do you have to grind? Grimace, you don't have to grind anything. There's no need to grind. You can just walk. But I'm the reason why McDonald's still exists and why McDonald's still has such a fervent following. Where you been, Hamburglar? Rebel. I can't. Come on, let's get these burgers back and find Birdie. If you got to have a birthday party at McDonald's, you're hot now. Bestie, help! I'm stuck in telephone wires by the arches. SOS! Wait, for real? How? The McNugget buddies dared me to jump off the roof with some balloons and I totally sent it, XD. Oh my god. Okay. OMW. I feel like this feels like your grandma trying to connect with you. What? I'm no longer grinding? What do you mean I'm no longer grinding? What are balloons? What happened? What's this? What is this game? What is this? Wait, I want the balloon. I want to go up there. What happened to the skateboarding? The entire instructions for the game was you can skateboard, and now it's like a shitty. It's like Mega Man. Grimace fell off the building and left a purple stain on the floor. That was the last time anyone ever saw Grimace ever again. The Hamburglar was quoted as saying, I sure missed the guy. Anyways, please buy a McDonald's today, and only today. McDonald's is running a special deal on Big Macs for the loss of Grimace. Do you think, by the way, Grimace is naked, by the way. He's completely naked. He should have clothing on, but they didn't want to put clothing on him. Not you, only just realizing that you need to refresh because the video's picture has been frozen on the music scene. Oh, has it been frozen? Wait, have you guys been getting that too? I've been watching people's streams a lot, and my thing always gets frozen. Oh! Realized Grimace having been stabbed from the underside by a bird, a genetically modified McDonald's bird that had a blade on its head. Ugh! This is honestly a very dark game when you think about the storyline here. Grimace is jumping across the rooftop for his birthday. I don't know. I want to know sometimes how these marketing teams get the budget for this. How did they convince these companies to do this, right? Because McDonald's, to me, feels like a very risk-adverse company at its core. I've rarely seen McDonald's do anything like wild. They go for the top artists. They go for what they do. They don't even care about the controversies necessarily. And then they just build a meal that's based on a remix of the stuff that they already have. Like the Travis Scott burger or something. Or the Ariana Grande. Like whoever else had like a burger. Why am I in a balloon? Yeah, you don't know why it happens. Your guess would be because you're playing a game on your second screen. You know what? I do that too often. Did you get an ad though? Have you guys gotten ads actually? All of you. Have you gotten ads if you've been here for the entire time? Or did you only get an ad at the beginning of the stream? I'm trying to figure out if my strategy of going for no pre-rolls has worked. You haven't gotten ads. Perfect. There are only mid-roll ads now. There are only pre-roll ads now. So, if you come back to watching your phone and it accidentally reloads, you have to watch an ad. But that's better, I think, for the sake of being able to watch. Yeah, when you refresh, it'll like have an ad. Okay, good. Perfect. So it's only bad sometimes. For the most part, it's fine. The experiment is a success. Because I don't care about ad money because there's barely any of you. I'd rather have a consistently well-performing show that isn't annoying to put on where we have to take a break every hour, right? Every hour break was getting annoying to me. Whereas this, being able to see Grimace churn into a purple stain on the floor, he's jumping on this is the rooftops of New York. He's not surviving this. This is a kid's game. Do you think kids play this? Do you think kids talk about, like, the Grimace Shake days? Or the Grimace's birthday game? Like they do Elden Ring? Actually, do you think? I think Elden Ring has more millennial lovers than, like, kid enjoyers. That's a bad sentence. But what I mean to say is, I don't think Elden Ring is a particularly popular game with the youngins compared to, like, Fortnite or something. But was this as popular? Because I heard about this game from older millennial. Which says to me that this is a millennial coded game. We need answers. I need to do like an age-based survey, and like, be very clear about what to say in it. What's this? Oh no! I'm stuck in a bubble all over again. I can't breathe. Oh, Hamburglar, please! You've got to pop this bubble with your lockpicking kit. I didn't hear you. Sorry, I'm trying to break it into Burger King. I heard I heard that he has a crown in there. Please, Hamburglar, I can't breathe. I don't have oxygen in the bubble. Please, I can't. And so it came to pass that Grimace, stuck in the bubble for all of eternity, was washed away into the endless blue sky beyond. Some say his body eventually dropped all the way in Japan, where, upon seeing it, Miyamoto said, "Wow, I've got a great idea for this," thus spawning Breath of the Wild. I hate his face so much. I hate this game so much. I hate them getting really into the stupid built-up lore that's building in my head. I hate this stupid, naked, purple, like, just... He looks like gum that you spit on the... like, and then you stick to the underside of a table. That's what he looks like. Surprise! Happy birthday, Grimace!
Oh, Brady, this is literally insane.
Just get me out of here so you can blow out those candles. And I need a shake! Yay, Grimace! Choose your cake and blow out the candles. Don't forget to make a wish. Congrats! I choose... Which cake do you guys want? Do you guys want ice cream cake? You guys want Ronald McDonald? This is a painting that Ronald McDonald made in a session with his therapist. When this therapist asked him, "And why do you think you are the way that you are?" And he like drew a painting of his childhood, where he was all alone, dressed up as a clown to give himself happiness. And, you know, his like parents' bodies are on the floor, like off screen. It's just rocks. I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be funny for Grimace to eat rocks, right? I think the Ronald McDonald cake is cool and all, and also maybe traumatizing. And I think the Grimace birthday cake is interesting. But I think Grimace eating rocks is just it's such a Grimace thing to do for him to eat rocks. Eat some rocks. Have you ever had a McDonald's birthday party, or has your whole life been boring? I don't understand. Why are there so many McDonald's birthday party like messages? What is this?
Oh boy, I love my birthday. Thanks, gang. I love my McNugget buddies. The hamburger stole this cake from the National Park.
Grimace, it's just rocks.
Oh, I love this cake. I love the way it crunches in my mouth.
Happy birthday, Grimace. Final totals. Bet.
Best birthday ever!
The firework even goes into a McDonald's logo shape. Credits. Well, you know what? That was a cool thing. Cruel Toys has made a number of these games, actually. We're gonna play another game by them as well. I don't know why they make these. I think they're just well known for making these McDonald's or these like corporate style demake games, which is good because again I think it's a good flex of your skills and also just fun to make, I think, for the developers. And I'm always down for people to have more fun projects to make that are backed by a major corporation that they can siphon money out of. To have, a bit like the Hamburglar siphons hamburger buns from Burger King to McDonald's. And I also really just enjoy these because again, it's even though it's corporate coded, right? It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be fun. Though it's corporate coded, it doesn't mean it has to be like an awful thing. And also, the lore of it is weird. It's a McNugget buddies. It's just strange. Anyways, thanks for watching Grimace's birthday. I'm gonna leave you with this because I think this is a much more entertaining thing here. Thanks for playing. Yeah, cool. Now listen to this.
What's wrong, Ronald Coon? Could it be?
Welcome to Cosmic Climb. So as I mentioned, Cruel Toys doesn't just make McDonald's games. They make games for anybody that's willing to fill their coffers up with money. And one of the people that filled up their coffers was Nike. So Nike, the shoe company, made this game a while back. I actually didn't get to play this either. I actually don't remember playing this one. But I had heard about it and I thought it was cool. I was saving it for a very, very long time to eventually play on stream. So this is our chance to. I know I'm playing it in a bit of on my not actual Game Boy Advance because this is it's meant to be played in an emulator, so they're fine with it. This is legal, this is above board. They let you download a Game Boy game. This game was also made with a really cool program called GBA Studio. So if you ever go to this little thing over here, GBA Studio, or gbstudio.dev, I posted inside of Twitch chat. It's a very cool drag and drop retro game creator for your favorite handheld video game system. Which, how did they know? I really love the Game Boy Advance. To me, the Game Boy Advance was a Castlevania machine, so to see people still making games for it is fascinating. To see drag and drop tools to make video games for the Game Boy Advance is really, really cool. And what better way to make what better way to show off its power than a game from Nike about shoes. I don't know what this is. We're gonna figure out as we go. We're gonna figure out what the shoe game is. In the vast expanse of the cosmos. Wait, is my echo still on? Please don't tell me it's still on. Low, 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 low.
Whoa, Tia. Check out this message from the intergalactic Jumpman crew. What? The Earth's in trouble and they need our help to save it.
Us? But we're just game designers. The fantasy, right? It's like those programming movies, like Hacker Man and stuff, where programmers want to believe that they're very important, but the reality of it is more like this. This is the reality of programming. Oh, sorry. This is the dream of programming.
You're gonna burn, all right.
But the reality is much, much more boring than you would expect. All right, there we go. Sorry about that.
Not anymore. They've given us the new Air Jordan 11 lows.
What?
No way. Okay, let's do this.
These shoes will help us.
Empowered by the Air Jordan 11 lows, Tia and Steph begin their cosmic climb to save Earth.
Let's play as Tia. She had no confidence. Let's build her confidence by being able by playing with her. Why does this game exist? There's no reason for this game to exist, and yet Nike thought it would be a good idea. And boy oh boy was it loud. Sorry about that. But you know what? It's not that bad. It actually doesn't play very, very poorly. This feels like a really, really, really old, terrible Contra. You know what I mean? Like that's what it feels like. But when you're making a Game Boy game, like what other ideas can you really go with, right? You only have so many things to make on that console without getting really crazy with it. And honestly, for a shoe company, they did their best trying to make it a sensible story about how to like, what adventure do you think Nike? There's no lore, right? You don't have the McNugget buddies like you do in McDonald's. You don't like all you have is just Michael Jordan. And he's cool and all, because, you know, you have Space Jam and like stuff, but beyond that, what do you do? I guess you could. There is a game. Wasn't there like a Shaq Kung Fu game too? They could have gone the way of Shaq, actually. I don't know. But this is a fascinating artifact. And again, it's weird to see how many different companies are getting into this trend of old retro games made to try and like push their brand image, because it's an avenue that you don't really see anymore, because we've learned from many entries, many games, many different prototypes and even just released products, that a game tie-in to some brand usually never works well because they don't give enough money, or there's not enough creativity in it, or something. They're like, there isn't enough anything to make it work that makes it stand on its own. The gameplay mechanics tend to be very, very shallow, tend to be very, very boring to play. It tends to be a complete flop. And yet to see this sort of trend happening, because again, Cosmic Climb was more recent than the Grimace game. Cosmic Climb, I think, was maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. To see it happen, to see people actually greenlight the funding of these games, it's, again, heartwarming to me, but also kind of like, why? Who on the team, like, what was the impetus for this? Why did they do this, other than for the sake of doing it? Especially for a shoe company. For McDonald's, I can sort of see it, because they're a bit experimental at times, right? They have boring stuff, but at the same time, they've done things like McDonald's, which we've seen in Fortnite. So we know that they're capable of being creative and strange and weird, right? But Nike, I've never seen them be weird. I've seen them make a shoe, and they make styles of shoes. The styles of shoes look the same as every other style of shoe that they've ever had. They then build off of these well-known styles to build like a catalog of these shoes that they can sell in various styles over and over and over. And then sneakerheads buy these shoes to resell them for 10 times the price. I don't get the impetus behind Nike of all companies doing this, even though I enjoy the fact that the space is evolving to allow this to happen, more than it was happening before. But I really just don't get it. I look at this game and I go, I don't really know what the point of it is. I'm lost. Okay, that was a that was a getting over it moment where you get to the very top and you fall all the way down because you try to find land and you go left and right and there's no land and so you keep on falling, never realizing that you're the problem. And if you just stood still, you would have landed somewhere, right? By the way, my friend and I are gonna be playing Chained together at some point. I'm just waiting for them to actually like have time. I have no clue when we're playing it though. But that's what's gonna happen on stream when we do play that game, and I'm afraid because she's very bad at those games. It's not even like her fault, she just sucks at them. Well, I wouldn't say it's her fault. But yeah, I'm actually glad that this game sort of exists, right? Again, I don't know why it exists. I don't necessarily know why or how they were even able to pitch this internally. See, what I felt like was a very risk-adverse company like Nike, which, again, because Nike really banks off of hiring stars to be their ambassadors. So if you're not good at the game, like the real-life sports games, you don't get to be a Nike brand person. Like, you don't get to have your own, you know, Stephen Curry shoes. You don't get to have your Air Jordans. All you get maybe is like a jersey with your number on it that gets discontinued in like 5 months, right? Actually, I wonder what other brands are gonna go down this route too, because this is gonna start like a trend, right? Because Cruel Toys is gonna use this to go to other companies and be like, I can make you something that gets a lot of hype recognition in various communities, especially in the more, I guess, like millennial crowd, which is probably where most of the money doesn't come from. Because I imagine the Gen Zs and like lower will want to spend their money more in sports stuff. Because I feel like celebrity culture is more in hold with them at the moment. Especially because when you're younger, I feel like celebrity culture is very easy to get into. Because as you get older, you kind of just fall out of love with the idea of it because you realize it's all a sham. So maybe this is their like end game ploy. And I wonder who's like next to make their own game in this space. When will I be a McDonald's ambassador? Honestly, that's your dream. If I could be a McDonald's, I mean a Nike or a McDonald's or... Oh my god, she's doing it. Oh! The backboard should have shattered there. Got him. Alright guys, there's nothing like the feeling of success than breaking some new sneakers. Well done. They get beamed back to their giant spaceship. What is this? And so, the robo-alien forces are defeated once again, retreating into the shadowy margins of the galaxy to recoup their losses. Until the next time. You did it! Umpman! we made Umpman. AJ11. Cosmic Climb, developed by Cruel Toys. Who is this game for? It's a very weirdly specific game. That's a very good question. Again, I don't know. I don't know why they're doing this. These companies doing this, I actually don't understand why. But I'm glad that they're getting the opportunity for these studios to make these games. But I too kind of question what these games are for. However, McDonald's, if you would like to ambassador, if you'd like to sponsor me, considering that I've played your McDonald's thing, I've made a Szechuan chicken McNugget and rice dish live on stream, and I'm a big McDonald's fan, and you want to make a game, you know, with that, sure, I'm not saying that I won't, I'm just saying it's weird that you would, right? It's for 30 plus people that are into old retro games. Well, you've just described me, and I hate that you just did. But yeah, that's a Nike game. Again, especially for Nike, it's kind of hard to think of any concepts. At least the McDonald's one is more cool because it's like Grimace and the Hamburglar and stuff, right? I can think of a Hamburglar game. Okay, no joke, if McDonald's gave me money, I would make the Hamburglar game, but like Thief. I would make it like Thief Deadly Shadows. I would make it like a Thief game, where you have to like, you know, club people in the back of the head, but the people are like Burger King employees, right? I would do that, but that's why they would never give me money, because I think they'd be afraid of lawsuits. Anyways, give me more to set yeah. Welcome, Tarnished, to Elden Ring. This is Elden Ring Game Boy. It's a remake of Elden Ring to the Game Boy. Dear God, it's so loud. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh, my ears! Wow, this okay. Just listen to this track. Listen to the remake of the main theme. honestly, for what limited tools you have, that's a very good attempt at making it sound interesting, right? When was the last time I bought something from McDonald's? A very long time now. I think it's overpriced actually. But when was the last time that I played Elden Ring? A long time ago now. I have very poor attention span. See? Okay, well, listen. I'm just saying, I would be a great McDonald's ambassador, alright? Listen, nobody has combined their chicken McNuggets and Szechuan sauce on rice. On rice. No one's ever done that. I did that live on stream as a mukbang on the McDonald's day. You know what? You want to see it? I'll link to it. So go to my YouTube VOD channel and search up the McDonald's Fortnite experience. Search up WcDonald's, WcDonald's, and look at my creation. I even linked it in the chat for you heathens. You want to buy McDonald's now that I played the game? Actually, I kind of do. I actually do crave food. I want to buy a Big Mac. I want to buy a pair of Air Jordans, and then I want to play with the Kentucky now, my longsword, because we're about to play some Elden Ring on the game board. I have no clue what to expect. What are my binds? Oh my god. Chad, I think you're right that this game was made for 30-year-olds. Is that the dodge roll? That's the dodge roll. You can dodge roll in place. This game is going to be so easy because in Elden Ring, one of the hardest parts is deciding which way to dodge, right? You dodge the wrong way, you don't get to do damage. Well, guess what? There's never a wrong way to dodge because you have full control over a 5-second invincibility frame. McDonald's is way too expensive these days. You can get 10 times of a better burger for €2 more. Exactly. Yeah, it's just a Zelda. Why is there no music? What happens to the music? How come everyone who makes these? How come every person who makes these games? Why do they never add music to it? I know it's hard to program for the Game Boy, but GB Studio, I'm sure, allows you to make music for things. Press the A button to roll. Way ahead of you, buddy. Way ahead of you. You know what, chat? We'll download GB Studio after, and we'll make our own branded experience. Okay, chat? How about that? We'll make our own branded experience for today's stream. Elder Dong. Why is it that they always sit on your burger? So they squish it specifically to increase the volume, width-wise, because they want you to hate your life and realize that you spent your money poorly. That was the intro, church. This is the intro. Where's that monster? There it is. I'm gonna die. Chat, I'm dying. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. You see how powerful? Chat, do you see how powerful dodge rolling and not having to move is? Do you see the power? If you had to move as you rolled, you would never be able to make it through. Is this what happens when you actually beat the monster? Is it because I never beat the monster at the beginning of the game? Now, this is the kind of game you might be good at. Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on their side. We found them here, after all. Gotta head off? No worries, chat. Have a good night, and thanks for showing up. One of their kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring, even if it does violate the Golden Order. I can play Elden Ring, chat. I'm actually good at Elden Ring. I'm actually good at it, okay? Your health is at the site of grace. Your health is restored. Save and continue. Game saved. Is this him? This is the guy. Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring. Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. You are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Are you familiar with the grace, the golden light that gives life to you tarnished? You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace. The path that tarnished must travel. Please follow the golden path. Guidance grace will reveal the path forward, most certainly. To the castle Stormville. Okay. How far does this go? Do you think we actually play like? Do you think it's the entire game, chat? Oh god, it's him! The tree sentinel. Dodge roll. Chat. He's bugged. He's bugged. He's chat. I beat the tree sentinel first try. Most people struggle on this boss for hours. You found the golden rune. If only you could draw the strength. Why is there no music in these games? We're gonna download GB Studio after, and we're gonna see if we can add music. Okay? Because I really want to see what this application does. What's that? You found the golden rune. If only you could draw the strength. What am I gonna do? I can't do anything. Wait, isn't this where the dragon is? Where's the dragon? Where's this? Where's this go? Who are you? Who's this? Tarnished, are we? I wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen. Oh, Selen. This is her little thing. Yeah, sorcerer card planning. Ah, yes, again for glintstone. Yes, I love glintstone. Your aptitude appears passable. It's just the entire game. Again, this is technically an amazing piece of work. I think this is done very, very well. I'm gonna die. We have to kill the tree sentinel again. No, he's dead. Okay. But this is what happens when you buy Elden Ring from the gas station. It's as far as you can go in this direction for now. Listen, to be fair, making games is hard. Making games for the Game Boy is even harder, okay? Because you have real physical constraints on the Game Boy. Even through emulation, it doesn't mean that you have the freedom to do everything, right? Like, you are still constrained by things. I'm Patches. Oh my god, Patches. Yes, welcome to my Emporium. Found the golden rune. Don't be a stranger, eh? Can I steal your chest again? Will you throw me out if I steal your chest again? You know I'm afraid of what happens? Because we stole his chest, right? But I don't actually know if you lose like a quest line by stealing his chest. The game is very unclear about what triggers and what doesn't trigger a quest line. Anyways, let's go to Stormville Castle and kill Godot. What's his name? Godly. Hey, you. Are you that witch person? A pleasure to meet thee. I'm Runner. Okay, I doubt we should begin. Okay, well, how long? Okay, bye. Wait, can I go set the like church? No. These are the guards, the first guards you see beside the castle. I'm just gonna dodge roll all the way through. You can see the game chugging, by the way, because again, this is a Game Boy game. Obviously, being a Game Boy game, you don't really have much power. Hey, it's my maiden. Hey, okay, you offer me an accord. Yeah, afraid of meaningless. You can play the role. Sure. Yes. Okay, turn me into a maiden. Sure. Save and continue. How far does this go? You found 4 golden rooms. The power of the accord, they shall strengthen your attacks. Oh, cool. Where does this go? This really is like your gas station game. You go to the gas station, like you have a little too much, and you end up buying like a copy of Elden Ring, and it's like, oh, I don't know about this one. But also, you can just dodge roll through everything with infinite stamina, which is again, Game Boy games were pretty advanced. I think they were fairly advanced. I just recognize it's not easy to make games. You can only do so much, right? I'm so dead. Well, it doesn't matter. I can't die because I'm spamming dodge roll. But this is definitely one of those games. I wouldn't necessarily play this for a long period of time, but I can see the appeal of it being pretty decent and pretty cool, and being a good, I guess, riff on Elden Ring and taking the elements from it fairly well. Hello, can you hear me? Help me, I'm stuck. Hello, anyone? What? Oh, my star, so happy to see you. I'm Alexander. What? Alexander? I met Alexander inside of a cave. That mighty wall was spelled the enemy. Okay, you found the golden rune. Thanks, man. Yeah, okay, bye. Red Main Castle. As far as you can go. I'm trying to see the good in things, chat. I'm trying to see the good in things. And I do think it's decent. Oh, God. Oh, okay, okay. We just skip ahead. We're going to do one straight run to Stormville Castle. Let my maidens know. Where's that troll thing? The like troll ogre. Holy shit. Ballista. As far as you can go in this direction for now. Yeah. Ballista. What? You rest this side of grace. Save and continue. It's a whole different game now. Now it's like a platformer. Foul tarnish and search the Elden Ring. Margit, that's his name. Margit the Fell. Alright, so we gotta okay, well this is You could just one-shot Margit actually. I shall remember thee, tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame. You found the golden rune. Imagine this goes all the way to the final boss, to the Elden Beast or something. Is that the final boss? Wait, now it's a whole different game. You know what? I like that it's being experimental, right? Because how can you keep it going, right? You have to do something at some point to change the flavors. Can't always have the same game playing the entire time. Sometimes you gotta switch up. What if we just keep on going? Let's see how advanced this gets. Maybe the beginning is like this because they saved all the juice for later, right? Everyone knows that, you know, the developers have a limited amount of time, especially indie ones. You need music. Well, that's a you thing. Use your imagination, chat. Make up a beat in your head. Just try to remember what the game sounded like, right? Think about the sounds in your head. Play the sound of music in your head. Can I beatbox? Boom 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 boom. Elden Ring. Boom 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 boom. You want me to stop yet or no? Boom 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 boom. Elden Ring. You want me to stop yet or no? I'm gonna boom boom. Does Windows Elden Ring have hip hop beats? Well, what else am I gonna do, huh? You said beatbox. I'm sorry, you want me to beatbox like an entire like orchestra? Oh, 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 Elden Ring. Oh, 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 oh. I died. I perform better when there's silence. It's a bit like, you know, it's a bit like sex. It's a bit like sex. You need silence to really get into the groove, right? You don't want to be known as a dude who needs Seabat to shake that, right? Maybe I should just play Seabat. You know the story of Seabat? The only reason why it got popular was because someone had like sex to it. That's the whole story. It's somebody's sex song. Okay, there's something wrong. The flames are dropping in the front. How do I stop that? How do I get it to bug out in my favor? I need it to bug out in my favor. I'm not dying because I'm bad, by the way. I'm dying because there's input lag. And also because you lose the ability to dodge roll. It's like playing the game as if you had no dodge roll and all you could do is just jump. Oh. Dude, this guy's shockwave is insane. I can't get in, man. I can't get in. This guy Shockwave is insane. I can't do anything. That's what he said. Give me a genre and I can do it. Give me a genre, a song, and I can do it. Do you want beatboxing? It has to be. Look, nobody beatboxes like a whole orchestra or like a fantasy song. Okay, everybody beatboxes like hip hop. Okay, I've never heard of a beatbox orchestra. Although I will say, I think every orchestra should have a beatboxer because I think it'd be a great addition to the orchestra stuff. How come orchestras don't hire beatboxers actually? Oh god, I hate this. I hate this so much. Mozart's Fifth Symphony. I actually don't know what I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna think of what it is. I'm gonna imagine what a Mozart song sounds like and pretend that I know what the Fifth Symphony is. This is POV. You're my psychiatrist and you're locked in a room with me. It's like, okay, Stick, can you please stop now, please? Please, I'm gonna have to call security on you, Stick. I found a way to game the fireballs. The fireballs drop where you're looking. He's actually input reading. The fireballs are an input read. So you just look away for the fireball to eventually drop in the wrong way. Everyone calm down. I'm gonna one-shot him. Don't panic. One hit every fireball. One hit every fireball. I'm the Lord of all that's golden to our home. Yay. He's dead. We have a great rune. If you touch Godric's great rune, the ending sequence will play, and the game will end without saving. Touch Godric's great rune. I'm going to save. We're going to save right as Godric gotten. Get it? Godric, gotten. He got, right? Get it? I don't think I saved. Touch it. Yeah. Elden Ring. Game Boy Edition. Game Boy Edition. Again, I actually think it's really good. I think they did a good job. Right? Again, can you make a Game Boy game? No. I don't think you can make a Game Boy game. Can I make a Game Boy game? No. I can't make a Game Boy game. Let's try to make a Game Boy game. You guys want to play Until Then, or do you want to make a Game Boy game? I kind of want to make a Game Boy game now. Just for like just for 1 hour. Let's download the program, and we'll check it out. Right? We're gonna download the program, see how to make a Game Boy game, and see where to go from there. All right, chat? I have Asprite as well, so I can actually use it and do all this. I even accidentally redeemed it on my streamer account instead of my non-stream account. So yeah. That was Elden Ring Game Boy Edition, everyone. Wow, the Shadow of Erdtree DLC really changed the game up. You know, it really looks different now. But I think all those claims of the Shadow of Erdtree DLC being like hard, I think it's overstated. It's not that hard. It's not that. The DLC wasn't that hard, okay? I think people are just, saying things, making things up. They're just saying things for the sake of saying things. This is not that bad, okay? So. Congratulations on completing Elden Ring GB. Yeah. Now try collecting all 10 golden runes hidden in Limgrave. I'm good. All those games we just played were made with this. GB Studio. We're going to play with this for half an hour. We're going to make a game concept. We're just going to use the template and see where they go from it, okay? I have no clue what to expect about this program. I just know that they made those games with it. And also my Windows XP background is a perfect fit for this. I chose the template that had 3 different types of games. A sample town with like a moving around scene, like a top down, and then a side-scrolling platform, as well as a shooting game, a point-and-click shooting game. So I'm curious how this thing works. Make a game about collecting grass bars and cream coffee in buckets. Sure. Let me start Asprite, and we'll make some stuff. Actually, don't even bother yet. Before you start with the assets, how do you play these games? Like, how do you actually make this work? Run. Run? What am I running? Eject engine. Sample town. Holy shit, what are these connections? You know what? That's actually kind of cool. Chat, this is kind of a cool maker. If you consider that this program allows you to make games for the Game Boy And I'm assuming Game Boy Advance too. That's kind of cool that it's fully drag and drop and actually lets you interact with it, like it would eventually look like inside the game itself with all these like tiles and like stuff. And it actually has a very competent, very interesting, whatchamacallit, visual scripting tool on the side. Huh? How do I try these actually? Again, this is just to show you that it's very hard to make a game. It's very hard to make even as something as simple, quote unquote simple, as a Game Boy game. I can't even get this thing to run, for instance. I can't even get it to run. How do I get this to run? How do I get this thing to run? Am I trolling? Did I fail to do this correctly? Temp directory. Sure. I would like to run this. How do I run this? What? DB Studio. Run preview. Debugger. Canceled build? What? Canceled build. How do I cancel